So we're going to spice things up a bit, and I'm going to give you some options to add intervals. So the way you can use these creative ideas is you can use the exercise for each light bar interval on the console, or you can just train each exercise for 15 seconds and then lay off back to normal Stairmaster. Now whenever you're doing Stairmaster, you don't want to lie forward on the machine. And typically we see a lot of that because we get tired, so we're kind of bearing our weight on our upper body. If that's the case, it's an indication that you should ease up on the level and try and keep upright posture. So you want to keep your shoulders down and back, stand tall, lifted. You want to separate the rib cage, keep the abdominals in tight, and keep it at a comfortable pace. Of course, you want to challenge yourself, and it should feel difficult at times. When you're doing intervals, it's all about getting your heart rate up, coming down to recovery, and then getting it back up again. So generally, you want to stay within 65 to 85% intensity. If you get up into that higher range of 90% of your target heart rate, you don't want to stay there very long. Just visit, come back down to recover, and then just go up and down. Alright, so one of my favorites is targeting the butt and the back of the legs, hamstrings. You're going to lean forward from the waist. You're going to keep your upper body lifted, and you're just going to step it through. So here again, you would start perhaps with an interval of 15 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute, a light bar, until you change to the next level on the module. However it is you want to do it, it's effective. So just pressing through. Now you never want to go completely to the bottom, obviously, or to the very top. So you're staying in the mid-range. Alright, so this is a great glute hamstring developer. So just by alternating between this and regular jogging style, get your hands off the console, off the sidebars, that is, pump the arms. And when you need a little bit more recovery, still standing up tall, and we want to continue to push through. This is what I like to call the hip twisting action. So I'm actually pivoting up on my toes, and I am trying to get my hips to the sidebars. So it's press and extend through the hips. This is great for the glute medius, side of the butt. Again, you're pressing and extending through the hips side to side. I know it looks pretty contorted, but it's effective. So pressing through and side to side. Again, you want to either do a complete bar or just use a timer, however you want to use this interval style, however it's going to work for you best. So work with where you're at, keep your abdominals tucked in tight, and side to side. Now add a twist to this. So now the focus is push and twist, and not so much extending to the side. So twisting side to side, getting your obliques involved, pushing through the toes, up on your toes, and pivoting through the foot. Okay. And then you can, again, alternate with that side to side action. Alright? Okay, so again, this is all about giving you creative ideas. Probably going to come up with some of your own, which is awesome. Okay, so here, we're going to take it down low, and you're just going to balance a little bit on using the side bars. And you're going to create constant tension here by staying down low. So well. Always targeting the glutes and the hamstrings with this. So keep it low and pressing through. Alright. And again, so you can alternate with coming up tall and down low. So up tall and take it all the way down. Again, this is all about giving you variety and creativity, and change is the way we get different results in our bodies. So keep it fresh, keep changing it up. We're gonna up and down. Up tall. Remember, shoulders down and back. Take it down. And up tall. Alright. Now in this position here, you're just going to lean to the side and step it through. So, core engagement, obliques, pressing through, and again, interval on one side, take it to the center, and then same thing on the other side. Now another variation of this is go to the side and take it down low and extend. So you're on a diagonal, core is working. You never want to lock out your knees. So straight to full extension, but not locked. So come up, center, and reach across to the other side. Alright. Okay, so this next move, you're going to jaw it out, and you're going to put emphasis on the pushing down part of the move, and just kind of almost a little bit of a jump up, although you're not jumping. You're just shifting the focus on where you're putting your energy. So the weight is on the front of the foot for this one, and pushing down. And take this even to a higher intensity. It's hands off the side bars and pump it out. And breathe through it. Okay, coming back to the center here. You're going to put your hands, just simply hold them behind your head. So just by doing that, just forces you to engage your core a little more. Stand up tall, holding tight, and just continue to press through. Now we're going to add a little side twist. So your head doesn't move from side to side. You're going to try to get your elbow to the middle front. So twist and press as you step through. Okay, another variation. Another interval. Hands overhead. And again, working on posture. Some flexibility here. We're just keeping the hands extended. Right by your ears as you press through. Okay, so we're going to target your calves. So you're going to come up on your toes, and you're going to point your feet inward as you press through the ankle, pushing through with the toes on the press down on the bottom of the extension move here. So pressing down and extending to push, and using the big calf muscle, gastrocnemius, again standing tall. Now turn this so that your toes are now pointing outward, and continuing to push through, just targeting different parts of the calf, inner, outer, get muscle balance happening. Alright. Back to the center. Alright, we're going to take it off of our toes, and you're going to take it down to a contracted thigh, muscle contraction here, and you're going to get your toes, front of the foot slightly off of the step. Off of the stepper here, and you're pressing through the heel. Alright, so get your toes up, slightly elevated, and adjust your feet so that you're not banging it up. And pressing through. Great to target the glutes here a little more. And pressing through the heel. Okay? Alright. You can take this a little lower. Still with toes up and pushing down with emphasis on your heel. Press down. And down to the center. You're going to lean back, almost like you're falling backwards, holding on, and you're pressing through. Entire foot is on the stepper. Press through. Think about pushing through the middle of the foot. Push down. Keep your arms extended, and just push in. Variety is the key, folks. So, keeps it interesting, and again, it also keeps your body responding. So, use these intervals, mix it up, change it up, add on, jump on and off with the Stairmaster, whatever. Just keep it fresh. Okay, so we're going to come up, overhead, standing tall, pushing through the toes, and then going back. Full foot on the step. Keeping your chest lifted, shoulders down the back. Alright, now in this position, just add that hip motion, side to side. Working through the glutes here. You want them tight and toned. So what it takes, work it. Front of it, side to side. Okay, we're going to take it down, and you're just going to reach towards the end bar, and just hold it while you step through. Lock the core, that means pull the abdominals in tight, keep them in as you breathe. It up, and switch to the other side. So keep it balanced. Sit up tall. Pushing through to using the toes. Rolling back onto the heels, up on your toes, roll back onto your heels. Up tall, on the toes, and heels. Now keep it up here, tiny little fast steps, pushing through the toes at the very top of the movement. Small and fast. Now again, if you need to a little bit of support with your hands there, but on and off, alternating. So we're going to go up high, down low. Up high, down low. Up, side bars. Swing it. Breathe through it. Again, get your hands off of it. Bring up the chest. Staying tall. Now we're going to end it with my favorite move, which also serves to stretch the hamstrings. So hamstrings are typically very tight. Now I'm going to add an extension here. We're going to stretch the back out. Get your butt as far back behind you as you can and step it through. Great stretch, great active stretch for the hamstrings. And then get your hands on the side bar, push your shoulders down and back. Breathe through it. And take it down to that very deep squat position. Press through. Try not to let the pedals plank up at the top. And try not to let them go all the way down to the floor either. So, okay, we're going to take this up tall position. And that's it. So, those are just a few ideas. If you have some work of your own, let us know. We'll add on, keep adding on. So have fun with it and keep the variety going. Variety is the spice of life. Have fun. I'm Susan from GetFitFaster.ca. Keep at it.